Last week you may have seen some of those boiling water being thrown into the cold air videos. Well, today obviously it's much colder with those temperatures still well below zero. So we're going to see what happens whenever we take some boiling water out of this that's been in this microwave for the last 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or so, and we're going to throw it in the air. So what happened there was that the boiling water is giving off so much water vapor that the super cold air that cannot hold much water vapor, it allows the hot boiling water to basically become ice crystals pretty much immediately as soon as it is thrown up into the air. Very cool thing to do whenever it is this cold outside. Another thing the bitter cold does is freeze bubbles essentially on contact with the ground. This is a combination of some soap and some water, and you just give it a nice little blow. So here's one of our bubbles that we have down here. You can take a close look. You can see how it pretty much is frozen right on contact, and whenever you give a little poke to it, it deflates and basically just turns into nothing. Very cool. Another thing we're going to try is the Antigriddle. You probably recognize this from social media, or maybe you've even been to one of these ice cream parlors where they pour cream over top of a very cold skillet or griddle, and that's what we're going to try and do. We have an egg in here that we're going to try and make a fried egg, some nice tasty breakfast food for you for this morning. Let's see what happens. Take a look at that. Almost immediately the egg white started to freeze. You can see how it's scattered throughout the pan. This pan has been out here for about an hour or two since this morning, where temperatures were down near 13 below, and you can see that it's all continuing to freeze that egg white, like I said, pretty much immediately. Take a look at this. This egg is now frozen in there. It looks like it's cooked, but it's so cold that it even, oh, there we go. The yolk wasn't cooked itself. The egg white, though, frozen completely solid. This egg is probably, say, maybe over medium if you were to get it on a breakfast sandwich, but definitely don't eat anything like this because it actually isn't cooked. It's basically just frozen.